Hi,
Yes.
Anmol.
Hello, sir.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening,
Yeah,
sir. Good evening.
we are on time.
Yes, a long house, Mumbai, sir.
All good. Absolutely fine.
Yes, sir. Good to know.
So I think we are on time, huh?
On time, sir. Let us wait for like 15-20 seconds. Let people
Yes,
join in few
please.
more.
Yeah.
After that, we'll start.
Yes,
We are
please.
around 700 plus viewers right now.
Yeah. Right.
कर, अभी करें सर स्टार्ट कर दें सर या फिर रुके थोड़ा बताओ.
Uh, yeah. Shall we?
Let's start sir. चलिए. Hello everyone. My name is Anmol and interacting with everyone along with Ravinder Singhal sir. Let me tell all of you a little bit about him. I'm pretty sure that everyone out there who's watching us already know who Singhal sir is. So he needs no introduction, but still थोड़ी formality है तो करने तो जरूरी है. ये लबासना की आदत है सर. So
Mm-hmm.
that so Singhal sir is an IPS officer of 1996 batch. He is born in Maharashtra, Katar, and he has served not just in state government of Maharashtra but also in central government in Ministry of Culture. He's even served in United Nations in Kosovo. So he has ample amount of experience when it comes to the service of IPS, and yeah, and apart from the service, sir is also an Iron Man. He has finished the Iron Man, in which it's a triathlon involving three events, one after the other. He has done that, and recently in Aurangabad, he also did a 90 kilometer run, which he completed successfully. So he's an Iron Man, not just metaphorically but also literally. And I have a pleasure of knowing him very personally because I am doing my probation, and I was doing my probation when Ravinder sir Singhal sir was the IG Aurangabad. So thank you so much, sir, for having this session alongside me. Uh, that's the introduction which I would like to give for Singhal sir. So, sir, now we'll start, sir, the session. We'll
Uh, uh, I think you should introduce yourself also a little bit because you are among one of the youngest officers who have joined this, and at the age of 23, with such a merit, and I have seen your work and the way you are preparing yourself to be a better bureaucrat and to serve the nation. I think a little bit about you. I know a few things, but I think the best would be you who can tell us and guide us.
Right, right, sir. Okay, thank you so much, sir. Everyone, my name is Anmol Sagar. I'm an IAS officer of 2019 batch. I'm currently doing my probation in Aurangabad district as an assistant collector. Um I have just started my career, and I have nothing much to tell you about my career per se. But yes, I gave my exam in 2018 and cleared it. It was my second attempt, and that's all I have in my portfolio as of now.
Wonderful, wonderful. So,
Right, sir.
how to take it forward? What else you would like to add, Anmol?
Yes, sir. So what I have decided is, sir, that we will first talk about or we'll address those people who couldn't clear the prelims this year. As you already know, that prelims results were announced very like recently, and majority of people couldn't clear. So we'll talk about how to overcome disappointment and failures. I can talk about my experiences. You can talk about your experiences. It can be UPSC related or outside that also. After
Yes,
that,
please.
sir, we will actually talk to those aspirants who are appearing in the exam, how to stay motivated and how to approach this exam. And sir, thirdly, we would also talk about what the service is like. I will talk from the beginner's perspective, and you can talk from a perspective which like the way you have seen the service evolve and how it is going forward. So it can be a great opportunity for all our listeners to to understand what these services is actually from inside and before that also. And after that, we'll open up the space for question answers, sir. Uh,
Yes.
so, sir, so let me start, sir. Sir, like for example, I cleared this exam in second attempt, and you must have had your share of failures also in this examination, not just in examination but in your life also, sir, and you would have overcome that. So, but my question to you is, sir, what message you would like to give to all the aspirants out there who couldn't clear the prelims examination in their first attempt, second attempt, third attempt, irrespective? What should be their advice? What should be their takeaway or what should be their mental state to go on and go forward with this exam, sir?
Thank you so much, Anmol. I think firstly, I would like to congratulate those who have cleared this year, and I'm sure those who are listening to us, they would be clearing in future. The only thing is the consistency which is required and the hard work. Of course, everybody would say that you have to work hard and hard. So, in fact, the kind of exam this is, we all know that lakhs of people sit in this exam and they clear it. But with this, I would also say that is my audience, this voice clear?
Yes, I can hear you well, sir.
But there is some problem there. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. As I was telling you, I cleared in my third attempt when I was there. But the problem is that before getting into this whole rut of UPSC preparation, I was working with Gas Authority of India Limited, and for 1 year I was working with the private sector also. So 3 years I was there. Then I took this exam seriously, and uh, third attempt I could clear it, and that took a lot of like you mentioned that of course I also had failed, so that's okay. Those who could not clear it, I feel that there's always they are stepping stones, and one should accept the failure also. And not only this, I'm saying that even if after joining civil service, many a times you will be failing. That's part of game. In whatever profession you are, you would be sometimes failing, and of course, then you are coming up and fighting again. So this is what we have to do while preparing for the civil services. And now, see, this is a single track thing which I would tell people, that you cannot just keep on wavering. Once you have decided that this is your goal, then you will have to stick to it. You cannot keep on changing, and with subjects also, sometimes people say and keep on changing their subjects, like in prelims and in mains. So that is also another important thing. But of course, if you feel that you cannot secure good marks with the mains, with a lot of thought process, after seeing the kind of questions they ask, on that basis you can choose your main subject. So these are certain things which I have also undergone. I also changed my subject when I could not do it. So that's there. I'm an engineer with my academic qualifications from Delhi College of Engineering. I did not take my engineering subject. I took art subject for the mains, and at that time we used to have two optional subjects. So I had geography and the anthropology. So this is what, and this is how, with time, and you will have to change your strategy also. This is what I wanted to tell.
So greatly put, sir. Like, it was very well said. So there's one issue, sir. There are many people who are complaining there's an echo in your sound. Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
So I'll use the headphone if you are
yeah,
okay.
yeah. So you use
That
the
would be
headphone, sir,
better.
and use the mic in the headphone. Let's see if that becomes
Hello?
any better.
Yeah. This is okay now?
Can, can anyone tell if the voice is correct or not right now? Like, is it all right? Please comment in the comment section if you can hear us properly. Just can anyone just, so no one is replying to. Can anyone
Kindly tell
tell us
us,
if the voice is all right?
is there any echo? No. That's okay.
It's okay, sir? Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
continue.
Great. Yes. So what I understood from your experience was that you focus majorly on consistency and not to be sidetracked by voices around. Change your subject unless and until you're very sure about it. So the consistency part was, and it's a single path, and you cannot just waver around. So very nicely put, sir, and that thing still is true even for the aspirants who are appearing this year or who have appeared next year, or who will be appearing next year or who appeared in the last attempt also.
Yeah.
So but my experience has also been the same, sir. I cleared my exam in the second attempt, in first attempt I couldn't clear prelims, both GS and CSAT. CSAT is supposed to be qualifying, and I failed in that also, sir. It was a terrible failure on my side, and I gave the exam, sir, after proper preparation. Like you are saying that you are working in Gale, and right, but
Yeah.
I was studying 24/7. Like I was completely devoted for the examination, but I still couldn't clear, and I failed miserably. So I have always said that the biggest quality that one requires to clear this examination is perseverance, sir. That no matter what happens, you have to persevere it through. Demotivation and depression, all sort of negative feelings will definitely come, but if you are motivated towards your goal, you will be able to achieve it one day or the another. So that has been my mantra, that perseverance is extremely important alongside with
Yes.
discipline and dedication, sir. That I have understood. So this is what I would like to tell to all the aspirants who have failed in this preliminary examination, or who are not able to clear this examination, that please don't be bogged down by the failures which you are facing in this examination. This examination is difficult, there is no doubt about that, but you don't have to focus on the difficulty part, because that is not in your hands. In your hands, your only thing which you can do is to work hard, focus on your syllabus, read it, revise it, exercise, sharpen your skills, and just focus on whatever you have left on your side. Don't be focused upon how difficult the question paper is, what kind of vacancies will be available, because those things are not in your hands. So just focus on your hard work and always have faith in your preparation, and I believe if you do that, uh, sir, I believe then exam we can easily clear the examination.
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
are a lot of people who are clearing this examination every year, and I don't think it's a big deal if you have proper state of mind. uh,
Yeah. Agreed,
sir, if
agreed,
you,
Anmol. Yeah.
so you have anything to add, sir, then I will
No,
move
I
on
just
to the
want to
next.
add. Some people ask whether they should go for the coaching classes. Well, they can prepare on their own. There are many things. So
Yes, sir.
that is your personal choice. That depends on many factors. See where you are staying, what kind of options you have, whether you have failed earlier or not, or
Yes, sir.
you see, it is on you whether to have coaching or not. So I've seen many people who did not attend any coaching classes, but still they cleared, and they cleared at
Yes.
a very good merit list level. So that's not important. The only thing is that you should be on the right path. Your preparation should be focused. You see,
Right.
and whether you're from rural background, whether you're living in a city, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
So all these things are important. Please carry on.
Sir, I just wanted to ask, did you take any coaching, sir, for your
Yes,
preparation?
I did. I did. I'm from Delhi, so I had attended. I would not tell which coaching or training center I had gone to, but of course, I went. I went for general studies, and I also went for one of the optional subject. The other
Options.
optional subject I did on my own.
Okay,
Of course, I
okay.
did. And what about you?
Sir, yes, sir. I also did my coaching, sir, from Delhi only. Sir, but then I would also like to add that coaching, sir, is not the end. It only helps you not more than 20%. The rest 80% is all your self study and hard work. That's what I believe, sir. In my second attempt, I did not take any coaching. In the first attempt, only I took the coaching. Second attempt, I did it on my
I
own.
think it
And
is always good initially if you are absolutely,
new.
blank about how what UPSC is, what kind of exam it is. Then in that case you can have if you have time. But that again, personal study is no match that has to be done. और कुछ लोग
Correct,
बोल
sir.
रहे हैं हिंदी में बोलिए. Of course
हाँ,
हम
sir.
लोग मिक्सअप बोलेंगे कि हमको जरूर जो है इसमें स्टडी जो है खुद कर सकते हैं और इसमें कुछ भी वो नहीं है प्रॉब्लम आप ग्रुप स्टडी भी कर सकते हैं जैसे तीन चार लोग मिल के आप कर सकते हैं तो उसमें दैट विल ऑलवेज हेल्प यू और हम कई बार सोचते हैं कि मैंने अपना पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू बताया या कुछ पॉइंट्स मैंने अपने बताए तो उसके सी दिस इज ऑल इंडिया एग्जाम तो हाँ बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जो आपसे ज्यादा जानते ही होंगे जिनके पास ज्यादा पॉइंट्स होंगे सो दिस इज ऑलवेज गुड how you express yourself. When you
Right, sir.
are studying in a group, you sometimes get 3, 4 points from others. You also tell 1 or 2 points. So it is always give and take, and that is always beneficial.
तो जैसे आपने कहा कि जो व्यू पॉइंट्स होते हैं सर, हमें मतलब इतनी सारी कॉपियां आती हैं सर एग्जामिनर के पास, जिसकी कॉपी थोड़ी क्लास अपार्ट होगी सर, उसी को ज्यादा मार्क्स मिलेंगे सर। तो जो आप
Yes.
बात बोल रहे हैं इट इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट कि जब जितने ज्यादा अपने पास अच्छे और यूनिक पॉइंट्स होंगे, इट विल ऑलवेज गिव अस एन एज ओवर द अदर कंपटीटर्स। Very true, sir. So, sir, now let us try to talk about those people who are actually going to appear in the examination for the first time. जो पहली बार आप एग्जाम देंगे सर, अगले साल या फिर उससे अगले साल जो कॉलेज में है, सेकेंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, फाइनल ईयर में, उनसे सर उनके लिए सर थोड़ी हम बातें करना चाहेंगे कि कैसे मतलब उनको किस मेंटल फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड से इस एग्जाम के लिए तैयारी करनी चाहिए, और क्या क्वालिटीज एक मतलब एक एस्पिरेंट में होनी चाहिए कि जो एग्जाम को निकाल सके। और सर एक और मेरे पास एक स्पेशल एक और क्वेश्चन है सर, मैं 3 क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ कि आपको लगता है कि सर एक डेफिनेट रीजन होना जरूरी है किसी मतलब इस एग्जाम को देने से पहले, कि आप क्यों आना चाहते हो सर्विस के अंदर, आपको लगता है ये जरूरी है या नहीं है?
बहुत जरूरी है। देखिए ये जो एग्जाम है ये डिफरेंट है। जैसे मैंने बताया मैं गैस अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया लिमिटेड में काम कर रहा था एंड आई वाज गेटिंग अ वेरी गुड सैलरी। Salary was not an issue, and that was exceptionally high at that time. And then I left that job because I saw the bureaucracy from very close quarters. My father was in police force, so I could see him how he was working in the department. How people मेरी आवाज आपको क्लियर है क्यों?
सर मेरे को तो
Anmol, can you put on this speaker, this thing, headphone, please?
sir,
If you
I
have.
don't have my headphone
No?
right now, sir. I don't have it right now, sir.
Okay, no issues. Huh.
Yes, sir.
No issues. So this is important कि हम
Reason,
किस तरह से इसको या तो रीजन इम्पोर्टेंट। और काफी लोग जो हैं जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, some people are coming from third tier cities or things like that. So you have to be very very clear why, because this is social service. This is service. This is not any other kind of private sector job. So this is service. So you must be very clear that you are going to serve the people and your country. You can say like you can go abroad also, but you will be representing your country there, or you can go on deputation to government of India, or you can serve in your own state. So actually this is service. So this should be very very clear. So जैसा अनमोल आपने बताया, so why you want to join the service, this is important, that you are going to serve the nation. और वो आपके उसमें नहीं है कि तो मुझे लगता है कि we are not clear about our goal. This is what I want to.
आपको सर और किस मेंटल स्टेट ऑफ माइंड से एक एस्पिरेंट को सर पढ़ाई शुरू करनी चाहिए सर इस एग्जाम के लिए?
सो एक तो पॉजिटिव फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड।
Right.
कोई भी अगर आप नेगेटिविटी के साथ शुरू करेंगे तो मुझे लगता है कि वो सबसे पहला फेलियर हमारा वही होता है। यू मस्ट सिट इन दिस एग्जाम विद फुल क्लैरिटी दैट यू आर गोइंग टू क्रैक दिस एग्जाम। So faith on yourself and belief in yourself. See, there will be a lot of people who would say that you did not study in IIT, or you did not stay in good college. You would not be able to clear it because your social background is like this, or your other backgrounds. So here a person may get demotivated. तो वहां पे अपने ऊपर विश्वास रखना बहुत जरूरी है। अगर आपको अपने ऊपर विश्वास है तो कोई भी आपको इसमें रोक नहीं सकता, ऐसा मेरा मानना है। So when we are preparing, we are competing with best of the brains, those who are working very hard from 16 hours to 18 hours. They are studying, and they don't waste their time. So that is the cream where we are fighting with. So you have to be very very clear that you will be cracking this exam. देखिए हार तो हो ही सकती है, और वो तो किसी भी फील्ड में होती है। तो हमें पहले अपने ऊपर विश्वास रखिए कि मैं क्लियर करने वाला हूँ इस एग्जाम को। वहां से ही शुरुआत करनी चाहिए जो भी सुन रहे हैं इसमें।
वेरी राइटली पुट सर, ने बहुत सही बात बताई सर आपने। पॉजिटिविटी से पूरे, मैं तो कहता हूँ एग्जाम से बैठने से पहले के बजाय पूरे एग्जाम के ड्यूरेशन तक आपको पॉजिटिविटी मेंटेन करना भी उतना ही जरूरी है कि आप क्या तो आप बीच में ही आप यू विल गिव अप एंड दैट विल बी अ वेरी बैड थिंग टू डू फॉर अ सीरियस एस्पिरेंट। And sir, my third question to you is that what qualities do you see in an aspirant? What qualities should an aspirant have? I agree that one should have positivity. I agree that one should have a reason. What are the qualities that you think should an aspirant have for preparing for this examination?
Yeah. So see, this is a very very general thing, and I always tell that the most important quality in a candidate who is appearing for this exam is the faith in himself and readiness to work hard, and also be ready to accept the failure. See, this is exam where some people would be, better than you. Some people will be less better than you. And this is what the feeling generally is. But I would say this is a this in this exam, this is a level playing exam
Yes, sir.
because there's so many things like there will be essay, then there's a preliminary you have to clear, then there's a negative marking also, then in the mains there are different options people are opting, then there's general studies also. So this is a level playing game. So they are the only thing is that they should accept that they are going to appear in this exam with all openness and accepting that they will be able to handle it nicely. So these are certain things I feel they must be ready with.
Sir, I would like to, just because I have cleared the exam in the recent years only, in 2019, I cleared the exam, and I have also joined the service, and I'm seeing how the public administration actually works from the very grassroots level. So sir, I've realized one thing, sir, कि exam clear करना is one of the easiest thing as you compare to working in the field, sir. मतलब
True.
लोगों को लगता है कि एग्जाम कितना बड़ा है, ये है, इट्स अ मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट एग्जामिनेशन probably in the world and everything. But after you enter into the service, you realize that it was the most easiest thing to do.
True.
The real work is actually when you come into the field. And I believe that the reason why this examination is difficult is absolutely justified. It should be difficult. Only
Should
then
it?
the best of the best will come and will be able to work in those difficult situations where we are supposed to do. So मेरे को सर ऐसा लगता है कि जो ये मेरी इनिशियल लर्निंग्स हुई हैं कि एग्जाम इज द मोस्ट इजीएस्ट थिंग टू डू इन लाइफ. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक सर अबाउट
Yep.
दिस?
So I agree with you. As I mentioned, that once you join the service, that is the real test.
यस सर.
Because there you will be able to handle every situation on your own. You will be responsible for all the failures and you will have to accept them. Nobody will be there with you at that time. You will have a big team with you, but you will be leading. You are the leader there. So if anything good happening, that will be your credit. Anything bad happening, that will also you'll have to take the discredit for that. That's absolutely very very clear. और क्योंकि सिचुएशन इस तरह की रहती है, जैसे मैं पुलिस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बोलता हूँ, in law and order situations we have to take very strict decisions at that time. Sometimes we have to go for lathi charge also. Sometimes, in extreme case we have to open fire also. But at that time your mental state has to be very very strong. Whatever you are going to order, you will have to take the responsibility, and that's not easy. Trust me, then there will be judicial inquiries, there will be
Yes.
other inquiries also. So you will have to be prepared for that. Actually, you're right that after joining, the real test starts there. But this
Yes.
exam is such that they prepare you to handle all those
Right.
situations. They prepare you physically also, like in police we have to do, then mentally also. There will be different kind of tests being taken. You would be taught. You will have to clear exams again,
Yes sir.
even if you have joined the civil services.
Yes.
So they prepare you. So once people join, of course, the test is there in life. We have to pass through different tests. So this is another
Yes.
test where you have to be prepared for that.
Right sir. Right sir. They're very well said sir. मतलब, and I know we have talked about this earlier also sir. When I came to your office, you told me these things, and these are very true.
Mhm.
um, Let me also add a little bit from what sir has also said. Uh, I believe that in order to, when someone asks me, sir, there are a lot of questions which are posed at me that, sir, मैं क्या करूँ, मुझे क्या qualities चाहिए? They keep on asking us, कि
Mhm.
what should be the ideal, what is a vision of an ideal candidate or ideal aspirant? And I always believe that there is no ideal candidate as such, sir. There is no ideal
True.
aspirant. You can always become into a good and successful candidate. But provided you have qualities like perseverance, discipline, I believe, sir, is extremely important, sir.
Very
That
true. Very true.
if you believe that you, मतलब अगर आपने प्लान बनाया है कि मुझे 3 चैप्टर्स एक दिन में करने हैं, तो सर वो करने ही पड़ेंगे. But there cannot be a lacksidal approach to that. So discipline, perseverance, and lastly, sir, I would say smart hard work.
Yes.
Everyone is doing hard work, sir, in this examination, but people who are focusing on smart hard work, they are the ones who are succeeding. Because instead of reading 10 books, a smart candidate will read only important points from 10 books, and revise them continuously so that he has a better edge over the others. So I believe these are the three qualities that an aspirant should definitely have when it comes to preparing for this examination. And lastly, I would like to end this section by saying that I believe me, sir, everyone has all gone through the tough preparation phase of our lives. But whenever we look back, at least I always cherish those moments, because that was the best moment of my best 1 year of my life, because it made me grow intellectually and like to a very next level. I became so aware about everything. I became so conscious about everything. My personality grew tremendously because of the preparation. So I would always say that please enjoy your preparation. Until the time your journey is hard, you will never be able to appreciate the sweet victory in the end. I always believe in this mantra, sir. So if your journey is easy, then the result will not be so attractive. The reason
Right,
why
right.
IAS, IPS, IFS, these are such an attractive jobs, because you come after such a hard competition. That's why they look so glamorous, which I believe is a wrong way to put it, but at least they're very attractive
Yep.
because such a hard journey is there.
Yeah.
Great, sir.
The,
Do
yeah,
you have
the
anything
end
to add, sir?
result. No, I agree with you absolutely. I think we'll take some questions now, and you've rightly put that in a beautiful way, because we should enjoy the journey. See, the end result will reach later, and those who are bogged by the journey, they won't be able to reach and enjoy the destination or the real goal. When we know that our goal is difficult to achieve, then the journey has to be difficult.
Right,
So
sir.
if the journey is difficult, we have to prepare ourselves both physically और mentally. जब हम physically और mentally prepared रहेंगे, तब उस जब हम goal achieve करेंगे. मुझे याद है आज भी जब result आया था तो I was so happy. My whole family was happy. Everybody was appreciating, and they feel that that's their victory also. So
Right,
actually,
right.
when you join this or clear this exam, the whole family clears that exam because they see you preparing night and day. You're not sleeping, you're just focused into one thing. They would prepare food for you, whatever you ask they will do. So that happens. So the journey has to be enjoyed. You're right.
Great, sir. Sir, one last thing, sir. I would like to ask you about your experience in the IPS, sir. Like you have
Yeah.
spent more than 20 years into the service. So what do you like? Can you please give us a little glimpse of your journey from 1996 to 2020? How it has been?
So see, police journey is a different journey as
Right,
compared to other jobs because
right.
the work profile is different,
Yes,
and
sir.
we are whenever we take action, there is one party which is always unhappy with us. That is the criminal party, and we have to take decisions, and sometimes there's a thin line, there's a gray area on which we have to decide. Then there are different sections in the society like women, so they are the soft target sometimes. Then there are senior citizens, they are soft target. Then there are other weaker sections of the society. So all these things, when there is an aggressive party and when you're taking action, then they feel that why action is being taken. So at that time, if you're a strong leader and if you send the clear signal to your force that unlawful thing, illegal thing, criminal thing is wrong, and you are taking all the brunt when you are leading it, so they feel they get another energy level and they work accordingly. So in this, when in police force, you have to be firm, you have to be strict, so that firmness has to be there. If it is not there, I think you miss the whole thing, and that is why there are many police officers who are being appreciated, though they are retired now. Still, they are loved, they are respected. Why? Because they worked during militancy. They could
Right.
cool down the militancy, say in Punjab or Northeast. And there's some officers who did so nicely, and they worked for the society. They are also remembered. Similar in all the services. So that's very important. So my journey, I really enjoyed. My father was a police officer, so I knew what kind of journey it is. Now my wife is an IAS officer, so I see her journey also. So my journey as a police officer had been interesting, and I've enjoyed throughout. I worked in Kumbh Mela, I worked abroad with United Nations, so no regrets. the journey has been quite good.
Truly, sir. Like, I want to tell everyone that sir is one officer whom I met on my first day on my call on. The one takeaway which I got was to enjoy your life after get like your this service will give you a lot. You can do so much for the society, so much for the people, and you will have nothing to be worried about. But just do your duty and you will enjoy this life like anything. So this service gives you a lot than you can even ask. So it's a very, very good service. It's actually an opportunity. It's a blessing on us that we have gotten into this service and we are in this position to help everyone. So that was very nicely put, sir. And I really hope that people who are listening to us get motivated to join civil services, IAS, IPS, IFS, IRS, whatever they want.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
I'll
have
take
much.
some questions,
Yes,
Anmol.
sir. Now we can start taking the questions, sir.
या सो द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज एनसीईआरटी पढ़ने में बहुत कंफ्यूज हूँ. कोई बोलता है सारी एनसीईआरटी पढ़नी है, कोई बोलता है, कोई कहता है ओनली हिज पॉलिटी इको एटसेट्रा. So this is one question.
Yes, sir.
I feel that NCRT books are very important and basic books, and they prepare you to a certain level. They are basic books, there's no doubt, but they have been written after a lot of research, a lot of hard work has gone into them. I myself had read all these books from one page to the last page, and they enhance my level of knowledge. I can confess it even today. So these books are very, very important. Whoever has asked this question, so I would say that NCRT books, though they look basic, but they are important and they enhance your knowledge level. Anmol, you?
Sir, I agree with you. NCRT sir, is the Bible for UPSC civil service examination. There is no doubt. 6 to 12, the basic funda. Read the NCRTs. जो सारी NCRTs पढ़ो 6 to 12 और revise करो उनको. There is no running away from that fact. That's what I believe, sir. I myself read them. Next question, sir. If there's any.
Yeah. So this question is how I start my preparation after 12th. So you are
Sir,
the
I believe sir,
latest
it's
one.
too early to start your preparation at after 12 because you don't have that maturity only, sir, to start. I believe that
Exactly.
once you're in the last year of your college, then you can actually start or get into that inertia of preparation. That's what I believe, sir.
So there's another question which says, what are the challenges one face when they are posted? I think we just discussed this.
Yes.
If you have some challenge at the beginning, you can mention, or
Sir,
do you
beginning,
have
sir,
something to
everything
say?
is like if for an outsider, there are a lot of challenges. Language is one because
Yeah.
you're not very proficient in the language. That is one challenge, and then you are starting to learn the administration from the very basic level. You have no idea. You have just read, but now you're seeing. So there's like so many things thrown at you, and then you are also expected to be a leader in those things. So I completed my CO chart, sir, and I did some 7-8 works in the CO Nagar Parishad area, and and in first week, sir, I was completely lost. I don't know what to do, where to start, but then you get a hold of it. So challenges were there, but
Yeah.
they can be overcome.
Yeah. So another thing I think challenge is the social setup. You are absolutely in the academic zone, even if in academy. So, but
Yes, sir.
once you come to a district, there's a different culture because you are coming, say, from Masuri and coming directly to Maharashtra or to Tamil
Right.
Nadu, and you don't know the language. So, language, as you rightly mentioned, then their social norms are different. The culture is different. So
Very.
there's all these things you have to pass through and learn. So these all are the challenges. I think something you can keep in store also. We may not be talking much about it. So there are many other challenges also which you face.
Yes, sir. Yes. Next question.
So there's this thing.
Sir,
Can you read it?
yes, sir. Sir, can you tell me which books we can read for an IAS officer?
Yeah.
I mean, are they asking for a particular book written on the IAS? Is that the question?
I
Or
think you
written
can
on?
tell it. Yeah, I think you can tell that what kind of books are like NCRT we have discussed. Maybe we can discuss about some good guides, but don't mention the name or some newspaper. What kind of newspapers and what to read in the newspaper. I think all these things are important.
So if that is the question, then okay, sir, I'll go. I think that the question is about the books on IAS officers. But let me
Yeah.
address your question. that is also very valid. Sir, I believe I personally read the Hindu newspaper, sir. But the Indian Express also people prefer. But try to read what is relevant for the syllabus, not as a general reader. Try to make notes only of the editorials and which are relevant for the exam. Otherwise, there is no need to read it. What is happening in politics? What is happening in Bollywood? Because these are the things which you don't require for the examination purpose. There are many sir, there are many books which I have already recommended, and I can share that book list also, because there are many books
Okay,
which
yeah.
cannot be covered right now. There are different books of subjects, syllabus, and GS and everything. So there are basic books which are also easily available on internet also. There's no golden rule which books you should be read only, but
Yeah.
only one is basic, which is NCRT. Otherwise, you can change that.
But I think I'll just add you, and one more thing here is the Akashvani. I don't know whether these things are coming on now or not. There are certain specific programs like we used to listen to Spotlight. They would
Okay.
discuss the issues into it and what is happening the worldwide.
Right.
So all these things are important. Sometimes on BBC and other international news channels also you get to know, and they have their websites also. So whatever interests you, you can go read there, and that will add to your
Right.
knowledge. But as you rightly mentioned, that yeah, you must keep on making some notes. That
Right.
notes, because they become a good reference later on when you are
Right.
just to appear in the exam. So that is, I think, a very important thing.
Right. Next question. Mm, Is that all?
No, there are many questions. So this is one thing which is
Yes, sir.
earlier also this was asked.
Acha.
So
Stammering cause problems in UPSC interview. Uh, sir, can I start, sir? Can I answer
yes,
this question?
please go ahead. Please go ahead.
If
You
anyone has
may
any
add some. You may also add about the handicap aspect also. Their rules change, and if you cannot, then their rules are there. They can visit the
right,
UPSC website.
exactly, sir. Wait.
Please do that. Yeah.
Sir, yeah, if anyone has any problem with respect to health parameters for eligibility, there is a proper document released by UPSC. It is available on DOPT website. Please go through it. It covers everything from your eyes to toes, from cancer to diabetes to hemophilia to everything. And there are gradings also, that this level of disease is allowed, this level of condition is allowed, this level of condition is not allowed, this will be temporarily suspended. So this is a comprehensive document. Please go through it, because I will not be able to tell you technically, but that document tells you very clearly that please go through that. All your queries with respect to health eligibility can be covered, and there are many rules, many relaxations,
Yeah.
many relaxation. For example, eyesight there is no condition even for the IPS now. Only your macula should be strong. Otherwise, even if your power is -8, -10, you are still eligible for IPS as of now, sir. So
Yeah,
please go through
so,
that.
so this is very important thing you have mentioned, and this document everybody should read because they would talk about the flat foot, whether they can get into UPSC or not. All these things you must visit there. I think that will
Yes, sir.
clear many of your doubts. Then after
Right.
clearing these doubts, you can only focus on your studies.
Right, sir.
So this is another one is mains exam preparation. So Anmol, I think you can discuss and
So
then
this is
I'll
a very,
also add.
very big topic. It would require another session altogether.
Yeah.
But I would say for mains preparation, please before prelims, make sure that 70 to 80% of your optional is covered, or majority of your notes on static topics are covered. You know what to read and what not to read, and in during the period between prelims and mains, focus on answer writing. These are the 3-4 things that you should focus on, because the time will be extremely less between prelims and mains. You will have to devote around 10 to 12 hours daily, because the time will be very less and the syllabus will be humongous. So time will not be a limit. Time cannot be a limit there. You have to put in extra hours and cover all the syllabus and every word possible mentioned in the syllabus. But do
Yeah.
focus on answer writing. That's my strategy, sir.
That's very, very important. In fact, in our time, as I mentioned earlier, we used to have two optional subjects. Now there is one optional subject. So that doesn't matter because even if it is one subject or two optionals, it doesn't matter because preparation, you are at a level after clearing your prelims when you're preparing for the mains. then the strategy is different, you know.
Yes, sir.
And because options you just have to read, you don't have to write much. But for mains, writing is the most important and critical factor. And for that, your speed, the clarity of the thoughts, everything has to come properly. And if you're not able to do it that way, then you will be missing. See, at that level, the competition is high, वेरी हाई. सो आपका जो लिखने का है उसके ऊपर बहुत अच्छा कंट्रोल रहना चाहिए, सफाई मतलब पढ़नी आनी चाहिए. और आपका जो इंट्रोडक्शन टू द आंसर, द मेन बॉडी एंड द कंक्लूजन, that has to be very clear. If you are not doing it, I think you will be missing few marks. Sometimes, you know, depends on the examiner. अगर आपका पेपर दो एग्जामिनर्स के अलग अलग के पास में जाएगा तो शायद आपको अलग अलग मार्क्स मिल सकते हैं. परंतु आपने दो तीन जो उनकी जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं, कि आपने इंट्रोडक्शन ठीक से दिया है क्या, आपने मेन बॉडी में जो पॉइंट्स उनको चाहिए वो दिए हैं कि नहीं, देन द कंक्लूजन, एंड कंक्लूजन में व्हाट टू बी रिटन, ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर, इफ यू आर एबल टू प्रोजेक्ट देम, राइट देम प्रॉपर्ली, दैट विल ऑलवेज fetch you higher marks. I think Anmol, you can add if you want
So
to add
you
something.
you have absolutely covered everything. This is the strategy even today, sir. Conclusion is extremely important. Body structuring. These are the technicalities of answer. The introduction, the main body, the conclusion, and every element of the question should be answered. That is the most important thing. You ऐसा ना हो कि question कुछ है और आपका आंसर कुछ है, वो नहीं चाहिए होता. वो exact मानते हैं. और make sure you cover all the questions. Don't leave any question in the examination.
Very
Yes,
true.
sir. So I think this question is pertaining to you, sir. How to balance preparation with BTech?
So, whether it is BTech or BA or commerce or economy, I don't think there is any difference, because this exam is different. And here, whether you're doing from IIT, I don't think we get much time when we are when we are in college. But and that time also, because in BTech there are practicals, you have to do some field visits also. Then the course is quite heavy. But some people, you know, they also keep on reading simultaneously. Like if you are very good, say in electrical engineering, if you're going to take electricals, like I'm an electrical engineer, if you are comfortable, if you are happy and you are enjoying your subject, then I think that will be the best choice to take. But suppose you are not happy with your, say, grades, maybe this subject is not interesting to you anymore, then half-heartedly, if you are taking the same for your mains also, I think that will not fetch you good marks, because the interest has to be there. Then you enjoy the subject. Once you enjoy the subject, you get more marks. Then you read more. So these things are very important. So balance preparation with BTech. I think in that you can read the syllabus now. Suppose you are civil engineer, you are going to take the civils. You must buy the previous year exam papers. You read those exam papers, whether you are on the right track, and when you are preparing for the BTech only, then in that what kind of questions are asked. If you are aware of the kind of questions, then you can simultaneously, you can just keep in your mind that you are also preparing for civil services, so that will help you. Then other things, so I think we have discussed, like the general studies, CSET, all these things you will have to do simultaneously. This is your choice, whether you are able to devote time to it, whether it is interesting to you. I think these will help you. If you want to add anything, Anmol.
No, sir. I think you have covered almost everything, sir. What is
Yeah.
required?
So best coaching center, somebody is asking. I don't. You would also not like to comment on it, I think.
And there is no best coaching center, I would say. There cannot be. अगर ऐसा होता तो सब वहीं जाके वहीं select हो जाते हैं, sir.
True. You're very right. You can add something else also on this.
मतलब सर मेरे को लगता है कि coaching is like not like it's not the thing. Like that's a guide. Just take it as a guide, not as a final destination.
Yeah, you rightly said one thing very important, that अगर कोई अच्छा इंस्टीट्यूट होता तो शायद सभी लोग वहां पे जाते, they would have become whatever they wanted. So it is not there. It is just the mental satisfaction that some people say that 10 people cleared from that institute, but you may not be knowing that for general studies they're going to another institute. Maybe they did not go for to another institute. So the best
बिल्कुल
is you should judge what level you are at. So if you know it
right.
very well, that will, of course, that may add to your knowledge. Maybe they when they conduct the examination, mock examinations, there maybe you will get some extra points. So all these things are going to help you. But I think the choice is yours, because I
Yes,
had attended
definitely.
the coaching classes, so I say they helped me. It is up to you, but it is not a great advantage. That also I would like to tell you.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
question, yes, sir. Some suggestions for young aspirants.
yeah. So you're
So
young,
you
you
have
can
some.
tell.
Sir, I would like to say that first of all, there is nothing known as young or old. Every aspirant is at the very equal level because of this examination. And especially if I'm catering to the young audience, please stay away from the distractions. Uh, please get rid of social media. Please get rid of all the entertainment, because you will not have time for it. We don't want aspirants to have distracted mentality, because this examination will involve a lot of time, not just during studies but beyond studies also. मतलब तुम पढ़ाई के बाद भी दिमाग चलता रहता है कि मतलब अच्छा कल ये पढ़ेंगे आज ये पढ़ा. So in that time you cannot afford to go partying and watch going for movies and doing this and that. तो पूरा एक zone में आना बहुत जरूरी है, and discipline is extremely important for young aspirants.
Very true. I still remember my youthful days, though I still consider myself
So you're
youth.
still a youth, sir. You're
So,
way too fitter than me, sir.
I just want to add that youth is the one who takes initiatives, who take challenges. So when you are preparing for this, that means you have taken one challenge. With age, people start retracting whether I will be able to do this or not. So when you have decided that you are going to handle it, that means your youth, you can take the challenge, and this is the biggest challenge. To youth, I think you must keep on taking the challenges. I have two children. To them also, I always tell that be on the right track, be on the right side of law. Don't waste your time, because this is not the time to waste. Whoever is investing in their future, they will gain. Like in corona, many people say कि corona है, ये है, वो है. So those who have invested their time intelligently and smartly, they are going to gain. So this is the common mantra. So please keep in mind कि आपको जितना आप समय इन अच्छी चीजों में देंगे, उससे अच्छा होने वाला है. फेलियर आएंगे, होंगे भी, बट उससे भी आपको सीखने को मिलेगा कि मैंने यहाँ पे फेल हुआ, तो मैं इसको कैसे इम्प्रूव कर सकता हूँ. सो दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन प्लीज.
सर मेन एग्जाम प्रिपरेशन के बाद का लिया
प्रीलिम्स के प्रिपरेशन का
मतलब हाँ बेसिकली सर वन नीड्स टू रीड द सिलेबस. प्रीलिम्स का अलग सिलेबस है, मेंस का सिलेबस अलग है, सब्जेक्ट्स मोर और लेस सेम है. एक दो फॉर एग्जांपल जीए प्रीलिम्स के अंदर एथिक्स का कुछ नहीं पूछा जाता और वर्ल्ड हिस्ट्री का ऐसा कुछ नहीं पूछा जाता, पर बाकी ओवरलैपिंग होता है पूरा का पूरा. बट आई वुड स्टिल एडवाइज all the aspirants to thoroughly read, memorize, internalize the syllabus of both prelims and mains and your optional. It is by far the most crucial thing for this preparation. So थोड़ा बहुत overlap काफी होता है prelims और mains में, but still there are different subjects which you will understand once you read the syllabus.
सो
Next.
रीडिंग द सिलेबस
Yes,
इज
sir.
वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, अनमोल, जो आपने बोला, क्योंकि जब हम रीड करते हैं सिलेबस को, तो उसके बाद में बहुत सारी चीजें क्लियर होती हैं. और
Right, sir.
अगर वैसा हम लोग कर पाते हैं ठीक से, तो उसका बहुत फायदा होता है हम सभी को.
Right, sir. बिल्कुल sir. How
I
to
think
start
this is a
preparation?
similar question which we have
Right, sir.
already taken.
Right, sir. Sir, I would just add, I like to
Yeah.
all the similar questions, I would say college के अंदर if anyone is very enthusiastic for civil service preparation, at max what you can do is start reading newspapers and watch news channels, a good news like Rajya Sabha TV or Doordarshan. Watch these so that you are in the habit of current affairs. Do this much, and if possible read NCRT if you can. Otherwise you don't have to specifically give too much attention to UPSC civils in college, because college education itself is very important. एलिजिबल ही नहीं हो पाएंगे लोग अगर कॉलेज में फेल हो गए तो दैट इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
Yeah. So you have to keep your eyes and ear open.
Right.
आपके आसपास में क्या हो रहा है? You must keep on watching and be a good observant. Keep on probing also. कि ये हो रहा है तो ऐसे कैसे हो रहा है? Why this war? Say Azerbaijan and Armenia. What is the real factor? Why this war is happening? So
Right.
all these things, if you give some focus to each and everything, then your intelligence will also increase. And when it increases, you can always tell others and you can discuss. And when you discuss, then you always get some additional points. So next question, please.
How to crack UPSC CSE in first attempt? There is no target to clear it in first attempt. Every attempt should be considered as a last attempt. Only then the intensity will come. And for फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट देयर इज नो फॉर्मूला, देयर इज नो ऐसा कुछ है नहीं, वो अपने आप हो जाता है, आप पूरी तरह से मेहनत करते हैं तो. बट इंटेंसिटी मोर देन 100% होनी चाहिए हर अटेम्प्ट में. मेरा तो दिस इज माय मैसेज टू ऑल ऑफ यू दैट इंटेंसिटी शुड बी एट द हाईएस्ट फॉर एवरी अटेम्प्ट एंड योर first attempt should also be considered as your last attempt.
Very true, very true. And this has to be there always because you are always competing with the best brains, I would say.
Yes.
जितने लोग बैठ रहे हैं तो वो इक्वली कम्पिटेंट हैं. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई कम है या कोई ज्यादा है. तो आप जब ऐसा कर रहे हैं तो फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में आप बिल्कुल, ये तो इम्पोर्टेंट है, आप समझ के ही चलिए कि आपको फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्लियर करना है. तो अगर वो फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में क्लियर करना है तो उसके लिए आपका एजेंडा पूरा तैयार होना चाहिए. जो चीजें अभी तक डिस्कस की हैं कि दिस इज व्हाट 1 2 3 4 5, I have to do all these things. If I can do it, suppose some people may need 14 hours, some people would be doing the same thing in 16 hours. So that's okay. So, but you should be ready to prepare for those 16 hours. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं 2 घंटे जाके अपने दोस्त से मिल लूं and maybe sometime I can spend with my dear girlfriend or dear boyfriend. I think that's not the way, because you cannot afford to waste time. You cannot let your mind or brain waver around. You have to be focused. So then if you are ready to do it, you will definitely clear in your first attempt.
First attempt. Definitely. Very nicely put, sir. Next question.
This is another question.
Does language really matters in answer writing? I mean, yes, of course. Like if you're writing in English, you should be able to answer the question very succinctly, in a very crisp manner, and lesser words should speak more because of time constraints and space constraint. There'll be question answer booklet. You will not be given separate answer sheet. So there'll be limited amount of space in which you have to write the answer, and there'll be word limit also. So you have to make sure that the answers are very crisp. You're very succinct, which in a very summarized manner. So a little hold on language will always help you. It can be Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, English, any language, but you should be able to articulate very well and in a very brief manner and to the point in that particular language. So that's what I believe. You have anything to add, sir? You can.
I think you have already touched it. I think they may have asked that suppose they take Marathi as a medium of writing the exam. So that doesn't matter. You have rightly answered that the word limit is there, and in those words you have to project everything. So whatever maybe you may not be remembering 1 or 2 things, but that's okay. But it has to be legibly written. It should be clearly understood by the examiner, and we have discussed how the answer has to be there. So अगर आपने ठीक से आंसर को लिखा, क्लियर है आपकी तरफ से, और पढ़ने वाले को समझ में आ रहा है कि आप क्या कहना चाहते हैं. Maybe your personal views will be there, of course, because what you have understood, that only you will be writing. But in how you are writing is very important. So that I think answers this question.
Yes, we can see. Any more questions? Yes. Gets difficult to stay motivated and stable when you can't go through prelims as peer pressure increasing. Sir, you want to say something to this, sir?
This is important. We have already spoken about it when I was discussing that there will be expectations, there will be peer pressure also. Somebody would say that you are not able to do it, maybe. So all these things will be there. But here you have said that how to remain motivated and stable. here what I do now also and earlier also I used to do, I believe in giving some time to myself every morning and before I sleep, and that's the that's the meditation. And meditation of course is to talk to yourself, because when you understand yourself very well, then your mind is under your control. Then there's visualization also. See,
Yes.
visualization, one thing, when you believe in yourself, suppose you are preparing for this exam, so from A to Z, there will be many factors which will be happening. So suppose on the day of your mains exam, so you must know what is going to happen. आप जाएंगे, आपके पास में 3 घंटे हैं. You will go to the examination center. These would be the questions. मैं how I will answer these questions. This is how you visualize. So, see, I'm saying this because when I was preparing for Ironman, there's a little deviating from the topic, but how visualization helps. So, this in Ironman, this is 226 kilometers of race. So, how I would be doing, how I would be preparing, I was visualizing, and trust me, it happened like that. So, in preparation, also, you must visualize what obstacles you will have, how you will be writing your answers, till the end. So this is what the visualization and self-talk. You must keep on talking to yourself. अगर कुछ होता है तो क्या करना है, उसका रिस्पॉन्स मेरा कैसा रहेगा, and how I would be, doing all these things. So meditation will keep you cool, calm, composed, control over yourself. Self-talk will also help you to have faith in yourself, and then the visualization how you will be writing and how all these things will be happening. So motivation के लिए चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. स्टेबल, जैसे बोला, अगर आप ये सब चीजें करते हैं तो उससे काफी स्टेबिलिटी आती है. ऑफ कोर्स दिस ऑल हैज टू बी बैक विद योर हार्ड वर्क. आपने हार्ड वर्क कर ही रहे हैं, परंतु आप 24 घंटे नहीं पढ़ सकते, आप 18 घंटे एक फोकस के साथ में नहीं पढ़ सकते. तो आपको मोटिवेट अपने आप को कैसे करना पड़ेगा, वो इन चीजों के साथ में कर सकते हैं. मे बी यू कैन चेंज योर लोकेशन. आप एक जगह पे बैठ के 3 घंटे 2 घंटे पढ़ रहे हैं, आप बोर हो रहे हैं, तो आप दूसरी लोकेशन पे जाकर पढ़ना शुरू कर सकते हैं, या फिर नया सब्जेक्ट आप पढ़ सकते हैं, या फिर जैसा कोई आजकल वीडियो ऑडियो बुक्स हैं, आप वो, अगर कोई आपकी बुक है, ज्योग्राफी है, कोई भी है, वो आप सुन सकते हैं. सो दीज आर डिफरेंट टेक्निक्स विच विल हेल्प यू in preparing in a better way. You can add, please.
So, you, I myself have followed whatever you have said in my preparation days. Even when I used to play tennis, visualization is an extremely important thing, I believe, which helps you calm down when you're facing difficult situation. Because in like mentally, you're already there in that situation. You have been there already when you have visualized. So it is extremely important a tool to perform. Sir, do you want to add anything about peer pressure? How to address the
Yeah.
peer pressure?
Yeah. So peer pressure, of course, when you are, say there's a group of 4 5 friends, and one of them decides ki bhai, I have to appear for this exam. So peer pressure would be one that, let us go out for movie, or maybe they would say कि यार तू ये क्या कर रहा है, let's go out or something. So this is a peer pressure. There can be a positive peer pressure also. Suppose in out of these 4 people, one person has cleared, then the pressure come on you. Let's say in that year you could not clear prelims or mains or till the end. So that is a peer pressure. So in under all these situations, you'll have to handle yourself. And in that case, maybe again what we have discussed, these things will help. See, हर एक केस में आपने थ्री इडियट्स का एक वो डायलॉग सुना होगा, उसमें जब वो बोलते हैं कि दोस्त फेल हो जाए तो दुख होता है, परंतु अगर वो टॉप कर जाए तो आउट ऑफ ये हो जाता है, तो बहुत ज्यादा दुख होता है. तो ऐसा ही होता है पीयर ग्रुप में. तो आपको जो है उसको कोई दोस्त अपने साथ में ना, बट परंतु आप एक बार क्लियर कर जाते हैं तो सब आपके दोस्त हो जाते हैं. ये मैंने रियलाइज किया है. आई डोंट नो हाउ योर एक्सपीरियंस वाज.
सेम सर, वो भी सर दोस्त बन जाते हैं जो आपसे कभी बात भी नहीं कर रहे होते, वो आपसे दोस्ती करना चाहते हैं.
Yeah.
रिजल्ट के दिन इतने लोगों के कॉल आते हैं जो कभी बात भी नहीं किया था, सबको दोस्त बनना होता है. बट मैं तो सर ये कहूंगा कि नजर सिर्फ टारगेट पे होनी चाहिए. पीयर प्रेशर ना पॉजिटिव लो ना नेगेटिव लो, अपने पे खुद प्रेशर डालो और खुद ही प्रेशर हटाओ. डोंट बी लेट्स से don't be controlled by externalities. Your internalities should function. They should be the one driving you, not the external environment. That's what I have believed. तभी मैं कहता हूँ कि सोशल मीडिया से कट रहिए, थोड़ा फ्रेंड सर्कल कम करिए, ये फायदा रहता है उसका.
Yeah.
Sir, any last two questions, sir?
Yeah.
Speaking English is compulsory. I don't know. Speaking English is not at all compulsory for exam. You can give the entire exam in Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, any regional language. You can write in any language, any of the 22 scheduled languages, and your interview can also be given in that language. इंग्लिश सर आप अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बताइए सर कोई इंग्लिश कुछ कंपलसरी है क्या सर आप क्या
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, इंग्लिश का कोई कंपलसरी नहीं है। और आपको जो, जैसे आपने बताया है कि जो भी शेड्यूल्ड लैंग्वेजेस हैं, उन शेड्यूल्ड लैंग्वेजेस में दैट कैन बी योर मीडियम ऑफ एग्जामिनेशन। बट जो इसमें जो कंपलसरी जो एग्जाम है इसमें इंग्लिश का,
हाँ
एसए
सर
का जो
वो
है, उसके ऊपर थोड़ा बताइए अनमोल।
सर ऐसे ऐसे सर हम किसी भी लैंग्वेज में लिख सकते हैं बट जो कंपलसरी इंग्लिश का जो पेपर आता है वो सबके लिए कंपलसरी होता है वो क्वालिफाइंग होता है आउट ऑफ 300 मार्क्स यू आर सपोज टू बोले एग्जैक्ट पता नहीं क्या है ऑफिशियली डिक्लेयर्ड नहीं है कितना चाहिए पर वो अराउंड 90 या 80 चाहिए होते हैं उसके अंदर ये मतलब ये दिस इज ट्रेंड दिस व्हाट पीपल बिलीव देयर इज नो ऑफिशियली डिक्लेयर्ड पॉलिसी ऑफ यूपीएससी बट एक इंग्लिश का कंपलसरी पेपर जरूर होता है वो हम सबको क्लियर करना होता है हिंदी का भी एक रीजनल लैंग्वेज का होता है और एक इंग्लिश का होता है तो उसके लिए वो कंपलसरी होता है और एक और चीज मैं कहूंगा जो क्वेश्चंस लिखे आते हैं वो हिंदी और इंग्लिश में ही होते हैं चाहे आप कोई भी लैंग्वेज में लिखिए आंसर बट क्वेश्चन सिर्फ हिंदी और इंग्लिश में होते हैं
Okay, good. So somebody want to know about Lapsana, what Lapsana is. You can
What about for Lavasana? Sir,
elaborate.
Lavasana, it's a dream destination for all the aspirants. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been. Beautiful weather, everything is great. You meet not just make friends, but you also meet your life partners there. It has happened with many of us, every one of us for that matter, and it's like you build camaraderie there. You understand the importance of batch. You understand the importance of services. You understand the importance of responsibility. It is an entirely different environment. मतलब I trust me, I don't want to describe Lavasana because I want you all to go and visit Lavasana when you clear the exam. That will be much better. Words cannot define Lavasana, to be very honest.
Yeah, because I still remember my days in Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy for Administration, so where we had about 3.5 months of course. Trust me, whatever Anmol has said, it is absolutely true. And there, it was the first time I learned my horse riding also, and we did a lot of tracks there. Life is
Yes,
absolutely enjoyable. You just keep in mind that you have to reach there, and to reach there, you have to prepare, prepare, prepare. There's nothing else you have to do. And once you do it, then you will experience the beauty of the service and that place.
correct, sir. Is there any more?
There are many questions, but I think we'll take one or two more.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Please.
So somebody is asking again, many have asked whether it is necessary to go to Delhi for preparation.
आप बताइए sir. You've already addressed this question.
Yeah, we have already addressed this question that now there are, today only I was discussing with somebody, there are many people who are clearing exam from Maharashtra, but they don't have to go to Delhi. Everybody don't have to, and it's not needed also. There are many people who have already addressed that there are many people who did not go anywhere. One person officer was telling me here, an IRS officer, he was telling me that his cousin brother from UP, he never went out for any coaching. 3 times he appeared in interview. So this is what the strength. This is your personal strength, and going to Delhi to attend the classes. If you feel that this is going to add to your knowledge, no problem. But it is not mandatory that you have to go there. What do you have to say, Anmol?
The same, sir. Sir, up to right now, everything is available on internet. I don't think it is a compulsion. If one can afford to go to Delhi, and wants to go to Delhi, please, they should go. But there is no compulsion. If you don't go to Delhi, then you will not get into the service. That is absolutely false. Please don't fall into that trap.
Yeah.
Sir, this can be a last question, sir. Why UPSC CSC is
Yeah.
such a hyped examination? I think,
Yeah.
sir, you should start with this answer.
So I think I would say that it is very important exam, and it is not hype because bureaucracy is the steel frame of any nation. No nation will work without bureaucracy. And UPSC is one organization or the institution which conduct these exams for India, and it was existing before independence also. This was called the steel frame of governance. Why it is called steel frame of governance? Because the civil servants, they make the projects, the project reports, they plan things, and they implement those plans also. So this is what bureaucracy is. So it is not a hype thing. I would not say that this is hype, but it is rightly said so. And without bureaucracy, it is difficult to work in any country. Now, the people may have different views about it, but I personally believe that whatever progress we have seen till today, you would remember many bureaucrats who have actually worked so hard. And just after independence, when we were there, the bureaucrats were there, they worked so hard. And if you see the journey of bureaucracy from there till today, all the planning, everything implemented. See, all these industries, there are secretaries in states. We have the chief secretary, we have the director general of police. They know if there's law and order problem, then the police take action, and how other departments. So states also, they have the bureaucracy, and at center also, because we have a federal structure. So this is very, very important. It is not hyped exam. This is the cream. I trust me. All those who are listening, because many of you would be selected for this job, this service. So trust me. Then you will realize it is not hyped. It is the reality.
सर मतलब अभी तक सर we only read when I entered the district. I saw it myself practically that it is the institution of collectorate, the institution of SP, institution of IG, commissioner police, municipal commissioner. They are the ones who are running the day-to-day affairs, developmental affairs, administrative affairs of the entire district. And this country is made up of districts. It is not one. It's made up of districts and villages, and those districts and villages are actually ran by IAS and IPS officers, and different branches of civil services. So, and whatever you are seeing on ground, the brain behind that is the bureaucracy of India. If you see a proper deal or a greater number of flights between the two countries, that is because some diplomat in that particular country worked hard for that negotiation. If you are seeing some highway being built, that is because there was some mind of a bureaucrat thinking that this highway will improve something. If you think that Naxal problem is reducing, or this problem is that law and order problem is in bettering, that is because the police actually worked hard for it. So everything which you see on ground is because of the brains of the bureaucracy. So it is not at all hyped. It should be like this, because we want credible officers on the field. Only then the country will progress.
Rightly
That's
said,
from
and
my
I
side,
agree
sir.
with you. Absolutely right. And I think we had quite a large number of questions we discussed,
Right, sir.
and I just would like to tell everybody who is still connected that please don't bother about anything else. When you have decided that you have to prepare and get into this service, give it the best try. Each, suppose you have decided that unfortunately if you are not able to clear in first attempt, don't get disheartened. You already have a good knowledge with you. For your second attempt, whatever faults, whatever problems you realize, just try to improve on them. Just try to innovate on them so that you don't commit the same mistakes next year. And
Right, sir.
if you are working hard and if you are on the right track, let people say whatever. You will on your own you will realize those who are saying that ये तेरे बस का ही नहीं था, तू कर ही नहीं सकता था, तू ऐसा क्यों कर रहा है, why are you wasting time, is it easy? So ये सब जो बोल रहे हैं आपको, they all will just run away, and their whole mindset will change the day you are selected. Trust me, is going to happen like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Don't get
Yes.
bogged down at this juncture of time. Only one thing which is expected from you is 100% dedication and focused preparation. If you are able to do it, if you are ready to it, you will crack it.
Definitely.
Anmol.
Sir, I completely agree with you, sir. We have already discussed what qualities are required and everything, which still stands true, not just in my times, but even when Sir gave his, exam, and it'll the next year, coming years also. So, and have faith in your preparation. Have those, be disciplined, have develop the qualities of perseverance, and develop a reason why you want to enter the services. And then if you have these things, I don't think it will be very difficult to crack this examination. Not if not in the first attempt, then in second attempt or third attempt you will definitely clear. So never be bogged down with failures, and always remember, if the journey is difficult, only then you will appreciate the sweet success. Otherwise you will not be able to appreciate it. Only then you will feel happy that you have achieved something. So that is from my side, and I believe Sir is also. Sir, if you want to add anything in the
No, no,
last,
only,
then
yeah,
you
yeah. I think you have rightly said, and I have already mentioned those who feel and wish to join this service for some other reasons. I think they are in the wrong service and they are thinking
Yes.
wrongly. The only thing which you are get, and you will get a lot of satisfaction. The best thing is that you get a chance to serve the people. See, all doctors, they also serve the nation. Everybody is. So this is another platform where you can serve the nation and to the people, and you can be part of developmental process when you are going to a rural areas where the still road is not there. When you see people, they don't have good shelter, and if you are able to implement some schemes there, that's your success, and that will go give you lot of satisfaction. और ये satisfaction आपको चाहिए तो आप इस सर्विस में जरूर आए, और आप देश की सेवा करना चाहते हैं तो इस सर्विस में जरूर आए, आप सेटिस्फेक्शन चाहते हैं तो इस सर्विस में जरूर आए। यही मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ, और आप सब लोगों को बहुत बहुत शुभेच्छा। प्लीज कीप ऑन वर्किंग हार्ड, don't think anything else, just be focused and get into it.
thank you, sir. Let us conclude this session, sir. That was
Thank you.
great interacting with you after a very long time, sir. It was nice
Thank you
seeing
so
you,
much.
and
Same here.
all the best to the fellow aspirants, the future aspirants, and those who couldn't clear this time. I'm pretty sure that you will do great in the coming years. All the best. Please take care and take care of your health. These are tough times. Please take
Yeah.
care of your health, and all the very best. And that's all from my side, sir.
Yeah, thank you, and all the best to you also. You're doing a good job. I keep on
Yes, sir.
watching it. And if
Thank
anybody
you.
has any question, you can talk to me on Instagram. You can talk to Anmol also. He's also quite active on Instagram. So we are there to help you and address to some of the issues which we can. Any guidance if you want, we are there with you and for you.
Definitely. Definitely. Okay, sir. So
Thank you
let's
so
conclude the session,
much.
sir.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank
thank
you so much,
you.
sir.
God bless you all.
Thank you. Okay, sir.
Bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.